Face this person. How it goes. Hey, Meta. Mark, how's it going? Um, no Sunspot is quite good right now. None of those are going to be my answer to him. I'll figure that out. Hey, Snoops. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. That can handle Bishop. Feel okay about this draft. Great. Mainly that Black Widow that bothers me. Okay, very happy to see Negs there. No, Mark. I think he's just Sig 20, maybe 40. Not that high. Okay, do I have somebody else to deal with Maw? I believe. Actually, I think we're gonna use Joe here. Nope. It likely doesn't matter. Because I fully expect Nebula. Yeah. They might even be running recoil, but we'll see what we can do. I don't know how many of these I feel like doing, but that's why it's the Sunday one. Oh, he just meant first to the chat, Mark. Oh, so did you. I see metas first. For what it's worth. I should have made sure to get one more. Come on. That's fine. Haha. He still won, but oh, maybe not. Hey, Bean, how's it going? There's no way he finishes at 100%, right? Sorry. There's no way they finish at 100%. I have to get better about that. Thanks, Mark. Bravo, Joe. We got a little bit lucky there, though, only going into Wrath at the last second, him not immediately pulling the hair trigger on the special 3, and the specific sets of 4 that we rolled were mostly pretty good. Like, we didn't get diamonds, or we wouldn't have been at 100%, or wouldn't have killed him quite as quickly. I suppose Nebula actually loses quite a bit in Bubble Shield, doesn't she? This isn't Safeguard. Very cool. Yeah, Bean. There are a lot of great science champions. I need to get my I-bomb up. Um, I mean, it's got to be Maw. I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same thing. Yep, alright, duel of them negs. Let's do this. His is duped. We'll see. Alright, there's his duped. We'll see, but that was pretty darn textbook. Yeah, I felt good about that one. Healed up a little bit with the falter at the end. Hey, Mizkio, how's it going? Thanks, man. Theirs wasn't bad. Yeah, Bean. I just finished, or I finally submitted the Battleground survey today, and that was one thing I specifically said when they asked, like, what's your favorite thing about Battlegrounds? I was like, that it's really given me a reason to dig into the corners of my roster. Because, I mean, if you're watching, you know, I do like to make a point to use champions outside of, like, my most common war attackers, etc. That is part of how I enjoy the game. But even with that, even using Negs when I could in Act 7 in a few places, even using Jabari in places, Black Panther, I don't feel like I really learned Negs until this month of the Battlegrounds beta being out. And that's a very cool thing that I feel like it did for me. No. Yeah, I think that's fair, Mark. Negs does not mean to be duped. That's awesome, Snoops. Welcome back. Yeah, for sure, Bean. I mean, if that had been event against Mojo specifically, then I think the dupe would have given our opponent a significant advantage. You ready? Sounds good, Meta. Let me go ahead and switch over. And to tell you just how seriously I'm taking the Mishmash side of things, I have the deep dive for Wiccan pulled up in a background window because I have not watched it yet, and that seems like something that would be good to do at some point. Hey, Easy, how's it going? You are special. What am I missing? My beer may be cold soon. Hey, Eduardo, how's it going? Oh, I know what that mastery is, Promiscuo, and I have absolutely run into it. But yeah, I've run into it in Battlegrounds, and honestly, it's not that big a problem. You can play around it. Don't worry, I'm going to incursions. I'm literally doing this to burn 6 energy. Wild Rover. Okay. As in the Irish drinking song or something else? Just curious for the inspiration because it's now immediately stuck in my head. Was literally typing a question asking my thoughts on Wiccan when I said I had the deep dive up. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get to it, Saraghost. How's it going? Welcome, Bryce. I love that. I love that song, Meta. It is going to be in my head for a while. Yep. No more. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do Discord. Thank you for reminding me. I'll give you a call. Where are you? There you are. Hey, man. Okay. I was just checking your volume here. All right, speak again. Okay, now you should be unmuted.
All right, awesome. All right. So yeah, time
Just
for some incursions.
a little more over. I love how I've never seen Sector 7 in red before. That's hilarious.
Nice. This is great that you're getting higher sectors on the mini now.
Yeah, I was really surprised I had 8 unlocked last night. But, I guess pulling 6-star Iron Man Infinity, or sorry, not that. That would actually be good. 6-star Superior Iron Man is worth something.
Yeah,
Wow. Look at this incredibly hostile Zone 1 boss.
I'll take them. No worries.
I I know, but that's still like so unnecessary.
Uh, so you just let me know which way you want to go. I have a pretty good roster on this account.
Yeah, I think why don't you go right?
Whoa. All right.
Do you want me to take down Mole Man so you can make Apocalypse Incinerate immune early?
Yeah, that probably makes the most sense. Um, do you have a preference?
I
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right.
forgot how crazy Walmarts were. Yeah, that's well put. It happens to everyone easy. Um, actually do not have a great Mole Man counter, do I? Oh,
Feels so weird sometimes running like Ghost and Corvus without the recoil tree on these accounts,
yeah,
but they're like my main champs to use for like clearance stuff.
yeah. Still
Actually,
plenty strong.
yeah, I definitely just finished up. I did like half at work today, and then half when I got home. My fifth Throne Breaker mini account.
Jesus, dude.
It's going so fast now because I'm just so used to like it's all been in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have one more to do, which I will not be able to do because I cannot take the Do You Bleed Medusa boss in 6.3. I have literally no option for it.
Yeah, that one is a pretty hard wall.
Yeah.
I remember before it got nerfed, like because Killmonger was bugged for it, I went through it and did it. Bleed vulnerability wasn't working, and so I literally couldn't get it down.
Oh,
Um, so I had to do like 3 revives with Warlock parry heavy because that's all I had.
that's so gross. And I did the last two I did both with Bowman. That was really fun.
Funny bee. Easy. The embarrassing part about that Nick is that I went in with Domino and I had like a horrible input issue right at the beginning, and I had only taken off like 10%.
Yeah. Ouch, man. I saw you got through it though.
Yeah, the longest frickin' Airwalker versus Nick fight that has ever existed.
Man.
I actually timed out and then finished it with I don't even remember who else I brought. It was so stupid.
Funny. Actually, I'm glad Easy didn't take it. I left that one up so that you could actually get a score because I know you didn't place a defense.
Mm, yeah, fair point. Yeah, try to get better about that. I feel like if you join, it counts, but I honestly don't know.
I honestly don't know either. I joined with 1 stars on an account after the fact to see if it gets credit, but I don't even know how to tell if it does or not because I'm not gonna do just the 4 wars to qualify or whatever and hope. You know what I mean? Just for science.
Right. Hey, Paul, how's it going, man?
What's up, Paul?
Definitely. I'm loving all these Fury upgrades for my unduped Overseer. I really hope I get. It's funny being back in this situation, but I really hope that I get a Science Awakening gem from my Chapter 5.4 rewards.
Man, Close Encounters really is awful when you're trying to bait specials, huh?
Yeah, I I hate the way that node is balanced. I just feel like the numbers are off.
Yeah, it does feel that way sometimes.
Like I get the challenge, and I feel like I could be enjoying it if not for like you throw Hyperion's special one and get actively mad about how many frames in it you count as being far away.
There's a lot of them out there too that are like that. It's pretty annoying sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I think perpetual offense for sure.
Yeah, Paul. We gotta ban Gold Pool, Deadpool X Force, and Platinum Pool. Done.
Gotta make sure that Paul can't use his maw.
Sweet.
Um,
You guys matched for Loki.
yeah.
Nice.
There's no reason to get fancy. Take down Node 3. I don't need to deal with Icarus this early in the morning.
All right. Take down. Well, that doesn't matter. I guess one.
A little bit lucky.
I try easy. I wasn't planning on playing that much on those, but I kind of don't want us to finish too low in war. I wouldn't mind getting some like half okay-ish rewards on those accounts.
Should be pretty good. It was. Not taking I-bomb this war, so no easy death for us. Find something.
I miss it already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, time off is beautiful.
It
But
would be, yeah.
hey, Executioner. It would be super cool if we could get to gold easy. I will take last place in gold for what it is.
Group with where we're at because I mean eventually we'll get to a spot where we're 9 cats, and I have a feeling that that's not going to go great.
Yeah.
If we do. So, yeah, I think the biggest like the time off's been amazing. It's been so good. But the biggest difference is just like I gotta be super careful how I spend my glory because I'm getting so much less.
Oh yeah. I bet. Would have pushed to the special too if I'd remembered that Night Thrasher got a precision off his special too. Oh well. All we're doing here is ramping.
Do you want to ramp on the super scroll?
Don't worry about it. Hey, Cyber. I was recently recommended this game by a friend called Slay the Spire. I know Bryce has heard of it, but basically oh, you played it?
Yeah, I've played Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool little pretty cool little game, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Given that it's like a few, like 20 megabytes to download or something absurd
Yeah,
like that. For those of you who aren't familiar, basically the idea is that you have like you can pick a couple characters and each character had it's a card based game where it's like turn based and you play cards every turn and that gets you through combat. And then you start with a very basic deck of cards, and each character, as you win battles, will like randomly get more cards from their own pool, and you just like you get it gets more and more complicated, and you get more and more abilities until you finally lose. But like it's very cool, and like I was thinking through while playing it, it was like, when they finally get around to giving incursions a look, once they feel like they've got battlegrounds stable and they give war another run, you definitely see some more from that coming. There's stuff you could port over for sure. Like one thing in particular that comes to mind right now is that um, let's say node is that like the game, in addition to getting more cards, which are like temporary buffs, you also can pick up relics as you go, which are permanent. So the closest analog would obviously be rare hacks. And I understand that like if rare hacks could be totally permanent, it would probably take a lot out of the mode because everybody would just, okay, I've got buff cornucopia, I've got strategic movement, I'm good to go forever. I'll just hold on to those. But if there was like another category of minor buffs, but you could like pick a set amount and then like hold on to those permanently in addition to the hacks that you were rotating through, that could be really cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting.
Hey Lee, thanks for being a member. I really appreciate it. Happy to have you. That's awesome, Bryce. I'll be playing some later. I'm even considering like what's kept me from doing like variety streams and that kind of thing in the past is not just because, let's be real, viewership will be low. That's always true whenever any streamer branches out, unless that is the core of their channel is like, let's play this every day. But the other thing is that like a lot of the games I tend to play are either like RPGs with significant story elements where you'd either be completely lost or you'd be angry about the spoilers. And so like that's not great. Or there's strategy games where there's quite a bit of setup, and that's not really super fun either. But a game like that could actually be great if I was like, I want to hang out with people, but I don't particularly feel like playing MCOC right now. I could see that one coming up in the future.
Yeah, that's definitely. I know. I don't know. You know Katie Candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does a little bit of that. Like we'll play, and work is part of that group too. But we'll play like golf. We'll play like this tank game that's like the old like 16-bit first computer game, shoot 'em tank
Yeah.
game. Uh, but yeah, they do like a lot of variety stuff like that. It's pretty fun, but the viewership, like you said, definitely goes down a little from the core game.
Hmm.
That's always a good time, man. It'd be like if we streamed code games.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work. Especially if I could like coordinate members to play code names. That could be funny. Yes, I know she's gaining power because I'm nullifying you. Okay. Building up. Am I planning to try Marvel Snap?
I'm so excited, dude. I'm gonna stream Marvel Snap every single day.
Is that is that like the card game one?
It's a pure strategy. Like you build your deck, you draw cards every turn. It lasts for 6 rounds. There's 3 fields to play on that all have different effects. And the goal is to win 2 out of the 3 fields by playing cards. You get a certain amount of like energy each turn that you can play in different cards cost different energies. So like, I'm super excited.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, and it looks like it's legitimately just like a strategic, like a quick strategic card game.
All right. Yeah, I hadn't really looked at it, but that does sound up my alley.
Yeah, I know Jay will is me and him were on a call last night because he was asking me about Twitch stuff. We talked about Marvel Snap for a little bit because you know I'm a big like Hearthstone guy,
Right.
and like those are the devs that are doing it, are like the original devs of Hearthstone, the people who made the game what it is.
That's
Um,
cool.
yeah, I'm so excited, man.
Yep. About our missions.
uh, yeah, so the first closed beta is for Android only. And from what I know, from what I saw, because Ben Brode, the lead dev on the game, like is big in the Hearthstone community. Most of the people that got codes were Hearthstone players. Um, but they will be opening up a second beta that I believe will be on iOS and PC as well.
Okay. That I will for sure check out then. Yeah, that sounds like I mean, I probably wouldn't do a ton of it on the channel, but that sounds like a an excellent candidate for Friday night, Sunday night type streams. Well, if it's a closed beta, you would have to have an invite double P, and so I feel like trying to get around it and do it with a VPN probably wouldn't work too well.
Yeah, life transfer. Oh my god, I haven't seen that in forever.
Is it my birthday?
Uh,
I can make Omega happen. Yeah, I can leave that up for you.
Being, I know there's been some people streaming it on Twitch, man. I
Yeah.
like that's where most of the community for Hearthstone is. People are not going to be streaming it on YouTube if they're doing like just Hearthstone people right now, or majority. If I'm being honest, like Marvel Contest of Champions is one of the very few games that has a bigger YouTube presence for streaming than Twitch.
Yeah, I've been asked before, is like, why not Twitch? And it's because this game is weird, is the short answer.
Yeah, just the people who originally like were the streamers for this game and the YouTubers for this game, like they just didn't they don't Twitch. Like BG tried it, a couple other people tried it, Rich the Man tried it, and it's just not as successful because this is where the entire base is. It's just been that way forever.
Yeah, let's blame Seaton and call it a day. I mean, I'm sure he's partially responsible, or like to a significant extent, but it's also just like they're different apps, and I think part of it is just that the way this game works, a lot more of those people are comfortable with YouTube and not necessarily Twitch.
I think the majority of the people that will be playing and streaming Marvel Snap are going to be over on Twitch.
Mm. Oh, come on, not again. I know it doesn't count against me, but like
Oh, the timeout thing.
I had that bug like 4 times in 2 days. Yeah, I watch Magic the Gathering streamers on Twitch. Definitely don't have anything against the platform.
No, I find it to be because I've done both. Like I used to stream on YouTube, I streamed on Twitch for a while, and I find Twitch to be just so more like once you learn it, so much like easier and user friendly.
Hmm.
But it definitely takes a little getting used to, like anything. Nah, thanks, Simon. I stream like once a month right now, but when Snap comes out, I want to do like a daily 1 to 2 hour stream.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's a simple enough game. It looks like so. Yeah, being I streamed every day for like a year and a half straight. Mostly Seven Deadly Sins when I switched over from MCOC.
This is a particularly fun matchup for a fully ranked Ebony Maw because even once she goes into binary, her Furies have 0 potency.
Nice. The
Definitely
meta.
can still go unblockable though, so that's not bad. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, PB said he's waiting on the meta beard care guide. Um, but that'll never happen. I don't like oil my beard or anything crazy. I actually have you watch people on Twitch, you know channel points, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I had when I was streaming, I had like 500,000 channel points to shave my beard live on stream.
And it happened.
It never happened. No,
Oh, okay.
nobody. That's like years of streaming.
Yeah.
Uh, I just never got to that point. But who knows? I mean, it's still up there. When Marvel Snap comes out, it may happen someday.
Yeah, I've been saving my precious channel bits for a couple of my streamers for like they do a deck tech where you like
Okay,
draft something and then ask them to look over your build. I'll probably do that at some point.
that's awesome. I know there's Hearthstone streamers that do that too. That's so cool. I love when streamers do stuff like that.
Yeah. Is Overseer immune to Fate Seal too? He is, right?
Yeah. Oh shoot, he is. That's crazy. He actually gets around.
Those stupid bots.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They're so annoying.
That's funny. I didn't even think of that.
I mean, I put takedown node 4, but like if you particularly hate them as well, I can deal with that node too if you want to take down 3.
Oh, am I gonna bring an overseer as well? You can take down node one.
Okay.
Aspect of evolution sounds annoying.
Yeah, it just tends to be annoying.
All right, I think I have an overseer. No, I don't. That's the other one.
Upstream.
Um, let's have some fun.
Oh, come on. Okay, thank you. That is what I wanted. I will accept that as an apology for input issues. If just you keep giving me random regions. Cosmic is fairly annoying. You have to actually plan around the immunity too. And then skill is just slows everything down so much.
Okay. So apparently the Mystic drones, you cannot unblockable attack with Tigra.
Ah, that does make sense. That is a buff.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why she's actually really bad for Mystic Dispersion.
Well, that was unexpected, and she died. I was like, ooh, this will be a fun fight. And it wasn't.
Yeah, better that happens in room 5 than later, but
Oh.
you know what? This is a good time for me to go grab my Tropical Oberon. I'll be right back.
Whoa, relax, PWF. It's only one champ, okay? Forgot what Corvus charge I have. What mission I completed. Who did I fight?
Oh, let's not speak. Let's not speak too soon, Paul.
Oh,
Sorry,
yep,
what was that, Meta?
far ending.
It's so refreshing to have buffs against these guys.
Overseer supremacy, man. I love that guy.
He's a lot of fun.
Dude, I swear, if the first week of Battlegrounds goes live and it's masochism, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it.
I did make a point of that. Because, like, they asked what's your least favorite part, and I was like, I really don't enjoy how many metas just turn into, like, your skill doesn't really matter. Do you have the 10 best offensive champions? Because otherwise, you're going to be losing a lot of matches by 150 points. Oh, it's so good. For those of you who know Bell's Oberon, I know we've discussed that before. Um, it's like a citrusy beer. Think like Blue Moon, but a lot better. Um, but they sometimes make a tropical version in the summer, which has like mango, passion fruit, and guava on top of that, and it's
Well, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be.
yeah, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, I got the evade mission too. That's why it took so long.
Mhm. I've had lightning fists for like 4 rooms and haven't used them. I guess not 4 rooms, but you know. Hashtag sponsored. Dude, if Bells reached out and offered to sponsor my streams, I would be a very happy camper. One of the grad schools I was looking at is Western Michigan when I was checking out things for my master's. And I'm not gonna lie, the fact that Kalamazoo is where the Bell's Brewery is located was being taken into account.
You have a counter for Electro.
Um,
'Cause if not, I have a Sig 200 name mark.
Let me double check the wording of his text real quick. You have to make contact, so yes, I do. I have an ebony maw.
Alright. Let's see, I really hate performance anxiety.
Yeah. And
Also, really hate pressure gauge. Yeah, I'd say take down node 2, so you got 2 Electros.
all right, well, this will be a good showcase. I think go ahead and take down node 4, because, yeah, I think that's probably the worst node anyway, and there's no reason for you to take bishop right now.
Alright.
Well then, I was planning on killing Electro with Impact Purge, and look, we get. You want your heavies to be better, or do you want better debuffs? Yes, please.
Awesome. Yeah, ball seems pretty good for him.
Yeah, but I'm surprised by. I'm gonna double check. I'm surprised by a couple of these attacks that I have taken damage back on. That's that is one thing with Maw that really annoys me. Um, if you think that the falter is over a split second before it is, and you go for a parry, but that's just I need to be more
So I'm thinking, because it's the first light attack, right?
aware.
I'm thinking that that makes sense since you can parry that attack.
That I can what?
I'm thinking that kind of makes sense because you can parry that attack like it's a contact attack.
Oh no, I mean that like Electro came in and did a medium, and I intended to parry the first medium, but that missed, and so I got hit by the second.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if Reed's evade throws you off. I mean, it does make sense. I wish that the heavy was not contact. That is. Oh well, he'll get through him. We'll heal up later.
Uh, Hearthstone's not hard to learn, but it's kind of grindy if you want to be competitive.
Studio mates at CMU was a competitive Hearthstone player for a while.
Nice.
Okay. It's not the most pleasant thing, but that worked.
Awesome. I don't know why they haven't updated this. What's the cuffs? The prowess stuff in here to be like prowess effects instead of prowess buffs. I
Yeah, I
feel
was
like
just saying that last night. Like it's the same stuff with the power stings and the degens. Like there's a whole lot of stuff that I think should definitely say effects and says debuffs or buffs.
yeah,
Like there's no balance reason why incursions makes Black Panther much better than Sauron.
yeah. And I think we're at a point now where enough champs have like a effect that it just makes sense.
Right. Like yeah, Black Widow can be really fun if you boost shock damage to the moon, but it hurts nobody to extend the same benefit to Duped Silver Centurion.
Yeah. Try to combat. I love it.
Yeah, that makes sense, easy. That that Nick node was pretty annoying. Like with my full roster, I would laugh at it, but it took me a while. Hmm. Are you still running Apocalypse?
Yeah. Do you want me to go left?
Yeah, let's do that.
That makes sense. And
You
then you
got
can
the
take.
Incinerate immunity, right?
Yep, you can take that hit monkey.
Oh, wait, I have Overseer. I should take 10. Well,
Oh,
actually,
you could take down the A bomb then because neither node is gonna matter.
okay, cool. All right, I'll take down A-Bomb then. Blade should be fine. Use Airwalker um for Agent Venom? I'll pass. Like Airwalker's more dependent on buffs than debuffs, but if you're those stuns, armor breaks, and what do you call them? The moon thingies. I should know what they're called, but it's escaping me right now. If those don't stick, got a bit of an issue.
Talking about dog tag.
Thank you, Jesus. Want him
Who did you want
awakened
me to?
so badly. Sure.
I was gonna say, who did you want me to take down?
I really should have looked at that, shouldn't I?
Well,
Good lord.
I'm just gonna make an executive decision.
Yeah, go for it.
I think this is the more difficult.
Are you kidding me? That must be an XL thing.
Still doing that.
I haven't missed an A-bomb special 2 dex in months.
Cyber, the only way to answer that is by saying way too many.
God, he has 14,000 attack. I may be stonewalled here.
I could probably get us to the next room.
I'll do what I can. Dang, okay. Just stuck to that plan. It was working. Oh god, one of those actually making contact. That's... Good lord.
Did some decent damage though.
Yeah, that's one of my other complaints about incursions. Is that, like, if you're trying to have fun in them, the items are disgustingly expensive.
I feel like if you just do medium, small, and heavy, small shouldn't get poisoned, right? Because they're not contact.
The heavy is, unfortunately. What?
Don't worry, DLL, I got this.
The special one is energy, but it's all contact. Yeah, but to go back to my rant, you don't earn any of these. And there's no currency for it. You can't like trade in 2,000 artifacts or something for a revive. There's no sustainability whatsoever to incursions. No matter how much you play them, the only way to get items for it is to pay large amounts of units. And that's just not something that's true for any other game mode. So when they eventually address it, I would love to see that changed. Like, all you ever get are those like level 1 potions that do like 300 per tick or 300 per pop. Those are useless. I constantly have them expiring. Would love to see some incursions revives in milestones or something. Doesn't have to be a lot. Some.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Even if it was like one every reset, like it's still something.
Yeah. Like, I would
Armor.
save them for a rainy day, but like, yeah. Because I think that's also part of why people are less enthusiastic about playing them, because the RNG of like, oops, I died because I misunderstood an interaction and now I have to pay 300 units to finish this room even if I want to. It's like, that's a pretty big feel bad.
All right. So next room, you're gonna follow me, right?
Yup. Thank you.
Hey man, it's Corvus show. You can't die.
Yeah, Cyber, the important thing to keep in mind for Meta's alts is that Easy's referring to an army of them, and we kicked most of them to get people in.
Come on. Good news is I already have about 40,000 units saved up for gifting.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Nah, Javon, I'm not gonna like this. If I'm gonna spend units on this account, I have 1,400 hard-earned units. This account doesn't have cruelty or precision or despair. I'm not spending like a third of what those cost
Is
on
it
a
like
revive. What was that?
I moved to fire and I see shows that I'm not there.
You were cutting out for me. I didn't get.
Oh, sorry. I think like results should be able to go.
Honestly, I still didn't get it. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where I feel like I should smile and nod, but
Yeah. If you click on results, can you hear me?
yeah.
All right. If you click on
Oh,
results,
that's right. I have to hit next. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
I was just saying it's weird that your screen, like your stream, doesn't show me on the last note.
Yeah.
It's really strange. All right. So let's see what's going to be. Oh, Sim Supreme Boss or Sorcerer Supreme Boss with Prey on the Weak. Oh, this is cool. Not cool. Oh boy, that's an intense boss.
It's pretty ugly. You know who'd be decent for that?
I'm bringing Spider Ham in, man.
Oh, I meant my dead overseer, but yeah, spam is gonna be great.
So we've got Chaos Brute Force on the Stripe side and Fury Energize. And then Special Chaos Inversion
Oh,
Limber.
yuck. And
Spike
spite.
Mine,
All
Spike.
right.
Okay, so we're going right.
Yep. Yeah, I probably will get those masters. I haven't done it yet, Javon, because the last time I spent units on this account, which I don't regret, I forget what it was, but it was a good purchase. But the last time I spent units on this account, immediately after that, they offered one of those core deals where it was like 1,000 units for a couple carbonadiums and several of the stonies, which is like an amazing deal. And so I know those aren't frequent, but if I could get another one of those to come around again while I still have units on this account, that'd be
I think I would rather fight Professor X and get my last mission for Corvus.
so
I
you
think we'll,
don't. Sorry, go on.
I said I think we'll be all right.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Don't steal my hacks.
I'm not going to. I learned my lesson. Paul had to jinx me by saying I was going to carry you.
Yeah, why would he do something like that?
So easy. The way it works is it's not that you're directly giving out units, but what meta means by that is that he's going to spend those units to send his main account an absurd number of greater gifting crystals. And that does a ton for the main account. You
Yeah,
can use units for potions, but that's the goal. Is a bunch of those. Hey guys, how's it going? It says he has more saved up for gifting than you do.
he probably does. I don't doubt it.
It's its own file at the brokerage. Gifting 2023. Doing good, guys. A good weekend.
So The degen that's on this boss node doesn't count towards Spider Hand's resistance, right?
I don't
No,
think
right.
so.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Yeah,
see how it goes.
just direct damage. That's actually something. Oh, God, I have to go put a linked comment on my video today. Because I could see that being something that somebody might misunderstand. Because like degen is direct damage, which is a like non-typed form of damage, but there's still a difference between pure direct damage and direct damage that is flagged as degeneration.
He almost got there. That was close.
Ooh, yeah, great. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Trying to figure out what to do. I put a poll up on what children's story people want me to read, since people seem to be serious about that. Yeah, unfortunately, easy gifting is exclusively with units. You can't actually directly transfer the resources, which would be amazing. All right.
Oh, nice. This boss is a little easier.
And I have compounding harm and nothing else.
If you want to, so you're low on health. So if you want to follow me again for a room so that you can either heal or take a hack at the end of this, we could do that.
Are you sure?
Let me check the notes. I think we're probably okay. Yeah, I think if I go right, that we'll be fine.
Okay. Because I hate to ask that, but also, like, I'm thinking about it. I think if you take down Longshot, I can handle Elsa and then Moon Knight. Like, those are pretty simple.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that just because it's degen is annoying. All right.
All right.
Thanks, Evie. Yeah, that knowing where to stop on that video was a tough thing. Because it easily could have been 20 seconds longer. Sometimes I swear she purifies more often than she's supposed to.
No, I don't know them easy. I did see a couple more people join, which is always a good thing. A couple more active people means I could be a little less active.
Yeah, I know at least a couple of those are JT's alts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a purify like every 2 seconds. But sometimes I've parried her immediately after seeing the purify call out, and it still goes away right away. That feels wrong.
Oh man, ramped up airwalker hits pretty hard.
Yeah, not bad for a 4-star.
Yeah, no kidding. Easy. That's probably some of the SAS guys too, because I know Dreamin made his alt, and then a couple of the SAS guys made alts, and I don't think any of them have been on those accounts since gifting.
Yeah.
I mean, I plan on at some point for specifically gifting. I plan on bringing in like a bunch of the alts that have like 4,000 to 5,000 units on them, so that everybody can get good gifting rewards. Um, and we'll probably have to kick those 6 month dormant accounts that probably have no units on them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely like for everybody to get like a bunch of resources again in December. That was so cool, man.
That was so much fun. At this point, I can't say that that's half of Riffin's progression, but it was a lot at a very important point.
Yeah. It definitely boosted me to the point where I could get Pro Breaker on all these accounts now.
Mm-hmm.
Because all my rank 3s came from that. CGR just hits too hard.
No! That was a... I know that was a parry. Take care, guys.
Have a good one, Kaz.
I don't know that I can get through this one.
Oh, I mean, you could always follow me next week.
I will.
You got this, man. Poking up power, you're good. Man, those extra large champs and their extra long dashbacks.
Mm-hmm. Like, he only threw that because he put a light after the medium.
Yeah.
so bad.
Private first class easy.
Hey, Slay, how's it going?
What's up, Slay? Clay never responded to my line message the other day.
I feel like I somehow signed up for Eternity of Pain Blade again. With all these special one dexes.
That's funny.
And how I really feel like I cannot take too many blocked hits.
Yeah. It's pretty brutal. Man, all that gamma power and nothing to do with it.
I know, right? A single special would end this fight so quickly.
Yeah.
Should have used an APB.
Man, could you imagine if you could use like war boosts in regular content?
Ugh. I'll see in a second.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of time before he, like, idled forward, and then threw a medium where I couldn't parry it. Enough times.
He's down to 39%.
Hey, it felt.
Oh, Slade, the day that you left the chat, I sent you a line message. I sent you two actually, because I didn't like the first one.
I'm just gonna die to those mediums.
It'd be nice if you could punish a special one and try to get into like a loop.
Like, if I can stick a falter, or a special 2 with falter up, I'm good.
Yeah.
But how many heavies is that?
Looks like a lot.
No! Oh my god, I almost died the same way as Airwalker. Like, he's so spastic.
on like the edge of my seat, man.
Of course, that's when I get the special too. Take care, Cyber. That was so stressful.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Literally could not block a hit, just had to keep waiting for the falters. Oh my god.
Ooh. So now what do you do?
I think I revive. Oh, I should have killed Maw to the boss.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Call it 2% is fine.
Clearly.
Magneto for this. I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, we can't go left if we're doubling because close encounters.
Okay. Minor aspect, arc overload, chaos,
Power snack.
power snack, short burst, running on fumes.
But he can't go red.
That's true.
That might work.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Right.
So heading right.
Yeah.
I should bring up poison immune. Okay.
And if you have another mini you would like to run, like, obviously this account is tapped out, but, like, I'm happy to run some, like, rank ones and have fun.
Yeah, I'm down. Oh god, my let's see, poison immune. My poison immunes are not great for robots. I-bomb being one of them.
Yeah.
So, all right, I guess Warlock it is. That's gonna be an ugly. Oh, you know what? No, I lied. I have Cat Marvel movie. Um, yeah. All right. This will be good too because if we get through, you get to like heal and take a hack.
Right. Well, it's also Sector 7, so there's no rewards past this.
All right. I haven't used Cat Marvel movie like ever. This should be fun. Just parry to 25, right? And then you're good.
Pretty much, yeah. If If you feel like no, actually, I was gonna say if you feel like you're getting too close to the special three, you could throw a special one before you get to 2 bars. But I actually like getting to 15 and throwing the special three and going into binary that way.
Why is he unstoppable? What did I miss?
Oh, that's probably chaos.
Uh, okay.
Because of course you rolled chaos.
I'd like him to get like power lock Queen of Chaos.
Right?
And he is unstoppable again somehow. All right, he's power locked. We get the heavy span now. It works. All right, just 20 more heavies and we should be good. Oh wait, I forgot about arc overlay. It'll be more than that. Can't say this isn't fun though. I
Yeah.
think we healed up a little bit too from these debuffs. Awesome. Yeah, power lock was the ticket.
Tough as being mean.
When is he not?
Hey Larson, how's it going? I am being carried over the finish line in a Sector 7.
Well,
I
when
don't feel like it was entirely my fault, but
no,
I really don't think I like I swear something changed on those A-bomb special 2 dexes. That was the crux of the whole thing right there.
there we go. Corvus got it done.
Bravo.
We both waiting for each other to move.
Yeah. Hey, Highline, how's it going?
Alright, you said you're down for another?
Yeah, I can switch back over to the main. I've got some champs to test.
Alright. Do you want to carry me in Sector 8?
Sure. Yeah,
Or do you
because it just reset. All I need is milestones. It doesn't matter where.
Alright. Cool.
Let me just check and make sure, because if that got me a 5-star crystal, maybe I could open that.
Oh, it got me one.
Ooh, it did. All right
See? Same time?
then. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me go check on my artifacts because I might also grab a. Okay, very close, but I am gonna grab a 4-star crystal.
The spicy ISO.
I need so much ISO on this.
Do you do the auto fight the ISO fields? It's not much, but it's something to do with your energy.
Nah, because this account actually has a lot to do with its energy.
Yeah, that's
At least for now. Okay, 4-star. Alright, not ISO, that's okay. It will become ISO later. Alright. Got my 5-star crystal up. And spinning.
let's do it.
I'll go ahead and stop now.
Ooh.
Bypasses an overseer. Ooh! I don't mind that at all.
Check the feed, you can see who I got. I hadn't had him yet.
Oh! Congrats.
Yeah. Congrats on your Jabari. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah. I'm not sure she's gonna get ranked soon, but
Yeah. I'm gonna make a coffee while we switch accounts.
sounds good. Yeah, Larson, I do think Airwalker is actually quite good for incursions. Last night I did Sector 8 or Sector 7 on my main account with wait, who did I play with first yesterday? Oh, that was Bean. Okay, yeah. With Bean, and I was using my rank 1 6-star Airwalker alongside my rank 3 6-star Maw and Penny Parker for a good chunk of it, and he was honestly really holding on. He scales very, very well with a lot of the hacks you can get, and is just like a sustainable, solid champion when you get running. Okay. How long is this? 7 minutes? I ran to grab coffee.
Welcome back to another Champion Deep Dive, and today we're talking about Wiccan. He's got Resistance Up, Neutralize, Incinerate, Shock, Plasma, Power Efficiency on special attacks, and much, much more. Let's get into it. Wiccan enters the contest with energy damage on basic attacks, but has decreased physical resistance, but has immunity to reverse controls and armor break due to his mastery of the arcane arts. When being struck by true damage, Wiccan instantly gains 40% of the power gained from the hit.
Why is he immune to armor break? That feels like such a cop-out. Due to his mastery of the arcane arts. Sounds like a weird way to say, because we want him to be good against cosmics. Like, man thing I understand. Thing I understand. Mangog I understand. I'm a little skeptical of this one.
And one personal passive or debuff caused by Wiccan is removed if inflicted with a concussion or disorient debuff from a science champion. Now, if Wiccan is well-timed blocked by his opponents, his cantrips are activated, inflicting a non-stacking neutralized debuff of 100% potency that lasts for 10 seconds. Also, when the opponent's ability fails due to reduced ability accuracy or Wiccan's personal immunities, he inflicts an Incinerate debuff lasting 10 seconds. Wiccan also casts spells by performing specific actions. Shield is cast when dashing back and holding block for 1.2 seconds. Gaining a resistance up passive, increasing energy resistance and physical resistance for 10 seconds. This maxes out at 3 stacks. Flame is cast by performing a medium, light, medium combo, inflicting an Incinerate passive, reducing block proficiency by 50%, and dealing energy damage over 10 seconds. Silence is cast when performing a medium, light combo, inflicting a non-stacking neutralized passive, 100% potency that lasts for 5 seconds. And Arcane Theft is cast by performing a heavy attack, gaining a power gain passive granting 1% of max power over 10 seconds. This also nullifies up to 1 Fury, Precision, or power gain buff off of the opponent, increasing the potency of the power gain passive up to 5%. Now, when casting a spell that does not already exist, Wiccan pauses all active spells and debuffs for 6 seconds. This also...
So, interrupting this just for a second to say, my initial take thus far is that they combined Surfer and Shang-Chi to make a Mystic. Which sounds awesome.
That sounds awesome.
also occurs when activating a special attack. As a defender, Wiccan casts a spell every 10 seconds. This timer resets when Wiccan is knocked down and is paused during special attacks. Now, let's take a closer look at those special attacks. The Special 1. On activation, Wiccan gains a regeneration buff, recovering 7% of missing health over 6 seconds. Now, if that missing health was caused by bursts of energy damage, he'll recover 100% instead. The last 2 hits recast his most recent spell with the duration increased by 8 seconds. With the Special 2, all hits inflict a shock debuff, dealing energy damage over 15 seconds. Now, inflicting an Incinerate into a shock, or vice versa, will fuse those 2 effects into a plasma that has the properties of both. Keep in mind, plasmas do not pause. Now, the last hit grants a non-stacking power efficiency buff of 30% potency, lasting for 3 seconds, plus 3 seconds per unique spell active at the beginning of the Special 2. Also, this buff is paused during special attacks. As a defender, this buff lasts for 20 seconds. The Special 3. Wiccan inflicts an energy vulnerability debuff, reducing energy resistance for 20 seconds. Now, let's check out his signature ability. When awakened, Wiccan gains Spell Mastery. With resistance up, Wiccan can block unblockable attacks from cosmic champions. Incinerate effects have an up to 50% chance to not consume shock passives when creating a plasma. And if the opponent is shock immune, Wiccan instead inflicts Degeneration with the same potency and duration, but will still count as shocks for Wiccan's other abilities. Now, let's take him out for a spin in the champion rotation. To begin, build up to just under the Special 2, and launch your Special 1 off of a medium attack ending combo to lock in your Incinerates and gain a couple more. Then, build up to your Special 3 with medium ending attacks to continue to build up Incinerate passives. On the way up, pepper in new spells to pause your effects, like a heavy attack to activate Arcane Theft. Launch the Special 3 when available to inflict the Energy Vulnerability debuff, but also to pause all effects once again. Next, build up to the Special 2, maintaining as many Incinerates as you can, remembering to pause by activating new spells. When ready, make sure you have as many spells active as possible, and launch the Special 2. Each shock placed that has a corresponding Incinerate will be converted into a Plasma debuff. Alternatively, for shorter fights, start by dashing back and activating Shield. This will give you an immediate pausing of your spells, as well as some physical and energy resistance. Perform 2 medium ending combos to stack Incinerates. Next, use a heavy attack to continue to pause your effects with Arcane Theft. Continue with medium ending combos to stack more Incinerates, followed by a light attack ending combo to pause your effects. Then, build up to your Special 2 and launch it from a medium ending combo, converting your Incinerates into Plasma and pausing your spells. You've now gained a long duration power efficiency buff. Next, build up to just under the Special 2 and launch the Special 1 from a medium ending combo when ready. This allows you to launch multiple Special 1 attacks to continue adding Incinerates and building up Plasma. This also leaves your power bar topped up to easily get back to that Special 2 and keep the loop going. Now, let's check out some best uses. With Wiccan's easy access to Incinerate, taking on Power to Burn nodes adds in that extra kick for some sick burns.
It's such low-hanging fruit. Sorry. It's like, you know what Jabari's really great for? Bleed vulnerability.
Long-lasting Neutralize keeps buff-heavy champions and nodes in check, especially since Neutralize is not removed when a buff fails. For example, this Footloose Medusa, Wiccan is keeping her from gaining Unstoppable, while keeping her Furies in check to avoid auto-block. Immunity to reverse controls gives him a leg up on Delirium nodes, as well as inflicting Incinerate for avoiding an effect he's immune to. Also, being armor break immune lets you concentrate more on the fight when dealing with crumbling armor, or fights against champions like Vision Arcus. Not only that, he'll be returning those Incinerates too. Now, of course, these aren't the only uses for Wiccan. Where would you use him in the contest? Sound off below and let's discuss. Now, let's check out some notable synergies. Altercations. With Super Skrull or the Hood on the team, Wiccan increases the potency of Incinerates by 25%. With Super Skrull, while the Cosmic Energy Overload buff is active, launching a special attack will trigger the effects of Cosmic Energy Overload based on how many Cosmic Energy receptors are active. With the Hood, once per fight, his Special 3 grants no power to the opponent, and the opponent counts as having 1 extra power bar, fueling the damage of the Hood Special 3. New Avengers.
That's actually a really big buff to Super Skrull, isn't it? That one's gonna be interesting.
With Hawkeye on the team, all New Avengers champions gain 450 critical damage rating. With Hawkeye, when fighting bleed immune champions, he instead inflicts Rupture and critical ruptures. Drag Brunch. With Loki on the team, Wiccan inflicts a slow debuff for 10 seconds on the last hit of Special 2. With Loki, finishing a combo with a light attack pauses curse for 4 seconds. Spiritual Parents. With Scarlet Witch Classic, Scarlet Witch, Vision, or Vision Age of Ultron on the team, Wiccan gains 4% of his max power when a buff fails to trigger due to reduced ability accuracy. With Scarlet Witch Classic, critical damage rating is increased by 750 while launching Special Attack 1 or 2. Scarlet Witch regains 50% of the instabilities removed when degeneration expires. And for both visions, intercepting the opponent deals a power burn based on 10% of the opponent's current power. My Prince Charming. With Hulkling on the team, Wiccan, when neutralizing the opponent, also inflicts a tracking debuff, bypassing the effects of miss for the duration of the neutralize. Now, did you see a synergy that casts a spell on you? Thinking of a new...
That seems pretty insane, honestly. Not like in a broken way, but there's a ton of utility in there.
Looks good.
I'm very confused by the wording of the regen thing, though, because it says he regenerates 100% of the damage if it's caused by burst damage. But is that tracked separately? Is it like, you know, if you hit into Electro 5 times, and so that, let's say you lose like 500 health from Static Shock, and then you eat a combo and you take another 2,500 damage to your face. Like, do you heal back 100% of the 500 and then 70% or 65, whatever it was, of the 2,500? Or do you heal back 100% of all of it because the box was checked? Or like, I feel like that was left really up in the air, so I'm going to be curious how that works.
It looked really potent.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a box check and all you have to do is take some energy damage to regain all of that missing health, like that's really strong.
So I tried to add you in game, and your list is full.
It is at that. All right, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a minute because I don't need to remove somebody on screen.
Great.
Okay, well, actually, that one, there's some nostalgia associated with removing that account, but they haven't been active in like 3 years. So, all right, go for it. But hey, Ritesh and Benito, welcome. Deleting Slay.
Oh, man.
How's it going, work? Yeah, he looks really interesting. Surfer plus Shang-Chi feels like a good first instinct after after watching the whole thing.
Good old Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We gotta have some fun in here.
certainly can.
Who are we kidding? You said Sector 8, right?
Yeah,
Alright, if I'm expected to carry, let's bring a rank 4.
that makes sense.
Was just watching some Halo. How are you liking that work? Because I've heard mixed reviews, but honestly more negative than positive. I was considering trying it out. Yuck. Seriously? Magic right away?
Oh man. Do you care if I go left?
Um, I would prefer to take down that Emma immediately.
Okay.
Um, but I know I.
No, it makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm only saying that because it would be nice to have APOC at 4 charges if because that's probably our best magic counter between us, right?
Yeah. And your APOC is 2 ranks higher than mine.
Yeah. Oh, but if I do that, then that leaves close encounters up on Daredevil.
That's fine. It's just
Okay.
Daredevil.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess take down Morningstar, but
Perfect.
whichever.
Yep, that'll give me my bleed immunity right away.
Sweet. Not terrible. Okay, maybe I'll try it out. Do I think Hitmonkey is a top Defiance champ? No, Ritesh. Just because he's too flimsy. That's really the long and short of it. Like, Hitmonkey's good, and he has access to some utility, and, like, he hits like an absolute truck. But he also dies to a stiff breeze. So, like, I would never assign him in war in Tier 1.
This is the account that I need the do you bleed counter for, and I'm wondering if I could just parry heavy with Apocalypse against that Medusa.
Yeah. I cannot believe I just ran into that. But that might work.
Sounds really not fun.
No. No, it does not.
But like the rest of the stuff will be easy. I've got like rank 3 Doom, rank 5 Doom, Ghost with Wasp. Like
Yeah.
it would all be super simple after that.
Take care, Easy. Thanks for hanging.
Actually, pretty close to. Actually, once I finish, if I can get through Act 6 with this account, APOC will go to rank 3. I'll have enough mutant.
Yeah. Ritesh, if you're gonna try and like if you're gonna try and argue with me, why ask? Because it sounds like your first question sounded like you wanted my opinion. And it sounds like you don't like my opinion. I again, he's good, right? Like I don't doubt that you've been taking Alliance War bosses with him. I could have taken some like I could have taken some of the fights that I've taken this season with like Ronan or I don't know, Yellow Jacket. Like I've got a rank 5 Yellow Jacket. I'm sure I could have fit it. But that doesn't make it the best assignment. And we go for the best assignment whenever we can. And anyone with a tiny health pool and without many ways to mitigate it is almost never the best assignment. Like, I'm not at all surprised you've had success. I just don't see assigning him anytime soon.
I mean, if there's a bunch of options, Hitmonkey is certainly less forgiving if you make a mistake than a lot of other options.
Right. Like, he's solid, but where would you use him that, like, Killmonger or even Black Panther wouldn't be safer? That's kind of where I'm coming from. Yeah, like the Defiance list is just a good list.
It really is.
But I do think that for war specifically, Hitmonkey is towards the bottom. Obviously, for Battlegrounds, he's insane. If they ever like give us both attacker and defender buffs, and one of the attacker ones is that we get to go like a whole Battlegrounds meta with Defiance, Hitmonkey will like reign supreme. That would be amazing.
Well, yeah, Ritesh, if he's ranked 4, that makes a little more sense, but I think he'd have a better shot of like potentially getting you some kills on defense at rank 4
Mm-hmm.
than being like the difference in a war on attack when there are other options available that do similar things with the offensive tactic.
Right. Like I'm trying to think. I cannot think of a war boss right now where I would send a rank 4 Hitmonkey over my rank 3 Killmonger. And like I'm sure Hitmonkey gets it done faster. Like that's what he's very good at, right?
Yeah.
But just weighing his kit against counterpunch, against indestructible charges, against crit resistance, against armor. I don't see myself making that call. Okay, do you want to go left to get Old Man Logan and the evade charge?
Sure. Nice. You can take one pad.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I don't see chaos being a problem with these health pools.
All right.
Oh, awesome. Hey, Judah and I Hulk. And when he gets here, thanks to Cataclysm for the raid. Hey, Cataclysm. Thanks. I appreciate it. Hitmonkey at rank 4 only has less than 40,000 health? Oh my god. That that surprises me. That is so low. You had someone use Hitmonkey against your mod in Battlegrounds. I'm not surprised you came back to a 4. Mistakes were made.
Oh, did you know? So I did. I don't know if you know this, but I've been doing battlegrounds on the minis, just like either waiting for them to forfeit or me forfeiting.
Right.
And whenever I match up with somebody that I'm like, this will be a quick win if they don't forfeit, like most of their decks are 4 stars, I'll play a match or two out. Um, did you know the power back boosts work in battlegrounds?
I did.
That's crazy. I had them on
I
for
think the regular ones still do.
really. I had them on for I was completing some Act 6 and went into like ended up doing a battleground match and I was like using CGR on attack and I was like, this is kind of BS. Fight was over in like 18 seconds.
Yeah. William, you missed it earlier. I actually took a Mole Man with Maw. For one thing, true accuracy and true strike are two different things. But also, yeah, true accuracy doesn't counter miss because it's not true focus, right? Or true sense. Both of those do. So Mole Man should absolutely auto miss against Maul when in frenzy because he has guaranteed crits. But eh.
Yeah, yeah. I was about
They
to say,
said they fixed it, Bean, because like they don't want that, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been fixed. I have so much trouble parrying properly when I'm unstoppable. It just completely throws me.
same. It happens with Nimrod so often. For some reason, I can't. Once I'm unstoppable with Nimrod, I can't parry anything.
Yeah, it throws me with Killmonger too. I don't know that I agree with that work. Or oh, you're saying that because you're saying that the function triggers the evade, like so the icon shows up. But then you're saying that the actual then once the icon shows up, that is no longer a function. And so that's ability accuracy be reduced. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. It's the same way that like against Magneto, Ultron triggers his regen because he can't have the ability accuracy of that reduced, but then, the regen is still itself effective. Because like on first read work, my reaction was, okay, but that doesn't make hide with impact purge every day. Um my first reaction was that doesn't make sense because you could try and use that logic and be like, okay, well, you can't reduce the ability accuracy of the function for regen. You can just stop the regen. But that's not true. You can reduce the ability accuracy of the regen and then block it. That's why I Hulk is number one. Plenty of health to go around. Okay, but counterpoint, what if you use somebody like Apocalypse and you don't burn your health every time you hit the opponent? Um, I'm half kidding. I do like Hulk. He's just. I really wish his immortality was immune to ability accuracy modification. Which way do you want me to go? Cool for
Uh,
either.
I mean, Yondu and Warlock are basically the same for if we want music, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Want to take down Strife then?
All right, take down Rogue.
Oh, nice beat. Yeah, Nebula's very good. Wait, Omega Sentinel has better or has less health than Hitmonkey? Really? I know most of her sustain is her armor, but I didn't realize it was that low. On Rogue, thank you. Trigger your damn or throw your dang heavy. Yeah, like there is no reason that the hack for degen doesn't need to apply to Mocha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with work on this one. I've never been a stealthy fan.
Yeah. He's fine. He's just aged very poorly.
You know who kills Warlock in 9 hits? Call City.
I might have been able to wait after that first heavy and say Hype kills Yondu in 5 hits, but I decided to speed it up and throw a second.
Oh, you don't mind if I pick this boss to ramp a little more, right?
No.
Gotta make sure I don't kill him before the minor aspect gives me my health back.
Yeah. Been there. Hype with Impact Purge is disgusting. Especially since I just picked up the extra ability accuracy for basics. Oops is good company, Bean. I hope you guys enjoy your small fan club. Yeah, perpetual offense sounds like. Hey, Grinfeld. Welcome back, Larson. That's funny. You have a separate account just for that? Oh, gross. You've got Corvus. That's fine. Okay.
I was gonna say that's no problem. Unless you want to get, well, because my APOC's already bleed immune, but I don't know if Guardian's the guy to do it against.
Yeah, probably not. I would probably just block a single hit from Yon, or block a few hits from Yondu if I wanted to do that.
All right.
But I was thinking it probably makes more sense for you to take down like CGR.
Okay.
Or you also have Apocalypse, so you could take Quake. Yeah, I could go that way. Oh, I haven't even looked at the others yet. Yeah, I guess neither of those.
Probably leave Airwalker up so that someone can get the Saurian immunity.
Oh, that's not actually Hard Knock Life.
Oh, that damn logo. All right.
All right. Yeah, why don't you take down CGR and I'll.
Take down, I guess, Airwalker then.
Yeah, because there's sources of healing off of Ultron. Just change the name. All right, almost have Mojo at max ramp. Perpetual offense is so silly. Always been one of my favorites.
Yeah. I like, what is it? When you get them together, tie to combat and rage into combat.
Yeah, that one's fun. But Perpetual Offense was always my go-to back in the day because my team was Claire, Killmonger, and Void. And Claire with Perpetual Offense is borderline unkillable. Like, she heals so much off the special twos. Why does Quake insist on starting every freaking fight that way? Stutter stepping her way into a heavy. Just the worst. Mojo is good for incursions. I mean, he's sustainable, he's a ramp champion, both of those matter. But another thing to keep in mind is that when you like when you're fully ramped, your basic attacks have a 15% chance to place haters, which is how you fuel your damage. And there are a lot of hacks in incursions to increase ability accuracy on basics. So those are the same ones that I'm going to pick up for hype whenever I can because they boost his heavies and give him more furies. They also give Mojo more degens effectively. Hey, Dante. Ooh, buff corn already. Don't mind if I do. Yay, no mystics.
Yeah. Alright, Boston not too bad.
Yeah, I think node 4 needs to come down. Just have to be careful with the special one. Dante, be careful if that bothers you. The real is a lie, so to speak. Like, it's always predetermined. There is no almost in those. Like, I know what it looks like. I spin some of them sometimes too, but just know that going in.
I'll take 4 then. Do you want to take 2?
Yeah, sounds good. Take care, Chris. Thanks for hanging out.
I know at some point I'm just gonna miss a parry with Call and he's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, that's always the worry.
Well, he started this fight with 8 regens.
Definitely be faster if my mojo were maxed.
Yeah.
man. Making me choose between these. Let's roll 18 seconds.
Nice.
YouTube is being weird tonight. View counts are spiking all over the place, and then like 5 minutes later, you can tell they were actually stable. Would I rank to CGR or House of X? I mean, I would take up House of X, but I'm weird. The quote correct answer is probably C. He gets you through an awful lot of stuff. I'll go ahead and take Tide of Combat. Yeah, they're both very useful. CGR can nuke an awful lot of stuff.
That is a fact.
Okay. Like Rocket and Elsa probably come, or yeah.
Not
Um,
Bishop.
I mean, I would prefer Bishop come down, but like I can definitely handle the note on him.
Well, I'll take Bishop down. That's no problem.
Okay. Get them rages.
Time to bring in my secret weapon.
Well, that didn't last long. What do I think about the new champs? I think they both look quite solid. Some very interesting choices in their design. I'm looking forward to both of them. I'm probably going to keep making comments about. I feel like maybe Hulkling's Power Sting immunity or Power Steel immunity should have only applied to metal champs for balance reasons, but it's whatever. We'll all get over it. You're not a fan, Dante? They both look really solid to me.
Yeah, I like both. I really do.
What's your concern with them? They both look like they have damage, some sustainability, some utility. Like that's the dream right there.
Do you want to build some evade charges on APO?
Yeah, I think it's probably time.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Oh, of course, man. I don't want to take any more bosses. I'm fully built now. I'm good to go.
Of course, I'm just sitting here, not building any charges. I knew that would happen. I was like, he's not going to evade until I throw a medium finisher, so I better hold the special 3 until that happens.
Alright, 40 is not bad.
Yeah.
It's a start. All right, time to swap out Corvus for Wasp.
And now I have strategic.
Oh, that's sunrise.
Right. Let's blitz through. Life will be fun with Mojo. Take down B.
All right. You can take down Hulkbuster looks terrible at those nodes.
Oh god. With the Mysterio too. Yeah. I'll take that down with prejudice.
Uh,
Smell a rework coming? Why, Larson? You think they look too good? Hey Aiden, how's it going? Baby. Oh, I missed my boy. And that was the most worthwhile arena grind ever.
Hmm.
I'm so happy I have a rank 3 hype now.
What's up, Aiden?
Right, I guess he's dead. Rank 4 Apocalypse is so much overkill. All the quits from BGs after a bad loss. It happens. Got all the SIGs? Nice. Congrats on that. Peaked at 200th? Bad at all, man.
Man, that poor Hyperion.
Well, the power drain immunity actually doesn't bother me at all, because that's very on brand for Cosmics. Power steal immunity with no caveats kind of poses the relationship with Mystics. And I'm sure it's basically like a middle finger to Doom, but I think they could have limited it to metal for that reason and accomplished the same thing. Crouching stun. Well, hype's good for that. Powerful from afar. Gross. Freezer burn close encounter.
That's kind of gross with fist and cups.
Yeah, why don't you take down Red Skull?
Here.
I'll handle King. That'll happen.
You can take down. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess take player down because the backup recovery sounds mildly annoying.
Yeah, sounds good.
And you said take Red Skull, right?
I get what you mean, Work. I'm not sure I'd draw quite the same through line to the Mags buff. Because Mags felt like too much all over the place. Hulkling, I think, will actually feel pretty balanced in a lot of ways. It's more that just I just don't like that messes with the normal. I don't know about that, Dante. Black Cat's pretty niche. Like, she's good in her niche. Come on. Yeah, I definitely don't love that part work. Like, I'm glad it's not all of his buffs, but they're really long when they get nullified, and that doesn't seem necessary to me. That's what I was hoping. I don't know, William. Like, Wiccan looks like he can probably do more damage more often, but there's also a fairly complicated rotation to it, so he could easily end up being a, like, scroll type with that. Hulkling, or, excuse me, more directly answers some current challenges in the game. Like, he's going to be an amazing Penny Barker counter. Hey, PPG, how's it going? Going well. Just trying to finish up this because it's now it's starting to get. This is meta PPG.
What's up, man? Ooh, Nova.
Boss is fine. I can take Nova if you want, even though he's particularly annoying for Mojo. Okay, Professor X definitely has to come down.
I can take Professor X down. I definitely don't want to fight Nova. Not on
Okay.
this.
Then I'll take down CGR because that looks like a pretty ugly combo.
Uh, no, I'll just use Ghost. Freeze and burn will make it faster.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'll take down Ultron. Maybe I can get that evade. Nah, I'm not gonna try and mess with the evade counter anymore because I need APOC to heal a little bit.
Alright. probably still knocking everybody out in one special one. So okay for the time being.
Yeah, 3-2. Season's going well. I mean, even when we were 1 and 2, our attack bonuses had us in Masters. So like that's a very good sign.
All right, that was close. Almost died with Ghost. Threw a special too, and both of the first two hits, I got the freezer burn on me, and I just started to melt down.
Metal shrugs. Oh my god, Nova, really? Yeah. Like I said, Nova is actually a very annoying matchup for Mojo, and because like Mojo reduces the duration of his buffs, and then Nova's Sig ability ticks them right back up, so he doesn't do a whole lot. And then on top of that, strategic movement makes you unblockable, which sends Nova into overdrive as well.
He did pretty good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was still manageable for sure.
You got that, what it's like called, the full stick of butter?
Oh, I don't know why I did that as though I just hit into block. Good lord. That went very poorly. That's fine. He's Sig 200. He'll heal. Nice, PPG. I hope you guys move up after you face us. And not ass. Okay. Yep, last row, right? Although, actually, if we're doing particularly well this next room, if you want to just leave our champions in here, come back tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. I have off work tomorrow.
Sweet. Boss looks fine. I can heal up APOC.
So many purple guys. No retreat. Yikes.
I think node 4 probably comes down. Yeah. Node 1, which means has to play around equally balanced. So just don't apply too many debuffs. I still have Impact Purge. What are you rolling with?
I don't have anything that's gonna play debuffs.
Okay. You want to maybe, like, I can go left then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll take down node 1,
And you want me to take 4, right?
and then you'll take down node 4. Do you have a poison immune? Oh, ghost. Okay, cool. Yeah, BPG. I think that's what the expectation is for the match today.
Let's do this. No, hold up. He's got too many debuffs. I was gonna bring an Overseer, but all those debuffs would probably be bad.
Well, Mojo not getting any buffs or being able to place any buffs definitely slows this down, but his defense are passive. Attack values are so silly up here.
Yeah. Why I'm glad I got a Magneto.
And like normally, Mojo's quite sustainable, but that requires buffs to
Yeah.
he'll heal. Input issues, man. So many of those blocks should not have been blocked. Yeah, I'm doing defense and attack. PG. got the D.
Oh no, why did that SP3 do no damage? What the heck?
Probably because of equally balanced. Yeah, that is what it was, because it removed all of your prowess before they could do anything.
Alright. So I will. So if I stun him before the SP3, that shouldn't happen, right?
Yeah, that sounds like it might do it. That's doing well. Yeah, I'm happy to have him with.
Nope, didn't work.
I hate that note so much. Like, this is better than Bubble Shield and No Retreat, but are you at least getting the unstoppable from it?
Magneto, he died. Well, I guess we're ghosting it.
Take care, BPG. Good luck to you too.
Oh, we forgot that Wasp is not on the team. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh. All right. That was a big whoopsie. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. Taking a look at the nodes on the boss and actually having access to buffs, I might be able to blitz just with heavy. Remember not to throw your special one all so that you don't lose the route.
Yeah. I'll have the power play on me the first time I got to it.
Mm,
So much block damage. All right, we got through it.
All right. Just the evade. Gotta throw this because I'm.
Impact purge with Heights Heavy is just unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching him tick down, it's funny.
It's like 15% to just blocking. All right. Well, I'm happy to move on, but tomorrow.
Yep.
Good. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. A late stream and a silly one, but thanks for being on call, Meta. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Later.